In the spring of 2009, 21-year-old Heather Snively was ready for a fresh start. She had just moved across the country, leaving Maryland for the rainy landscapes of Oregon, to start a life with her fiancé. But her biggest adventure was yet to come. Heather was heavily pregnant, days away from her due date. She had already picked out a name, John Stephen. Like any young mother, she was excited, anxious, and looking to prepare. Money was tight, so Heather turned to the internet. She scoured Craigslist for affordable baby clothes, hoping to find a good deal. That search led her to a woman named Karina Roberts. Karina Roberts seemed like the perfect person for Heather to meet. She lived in Washington County and told Heather that she, too, was pregnant. To the outside world, Roberts' story was convincing. She had spent months setting the stage. She bought a stroller, stacked parenting magazines in her living room, and even assembled a crib on her front lawn. She told neighbors she was expecting twins. Heather and Karina began talking. It seemed like a budding friendship built on shared motherhood. Heather visited Roberts' home more than once. But she didn't know that every interaction was part of a hunt. Roberts wasn't pregnant at all. She was a woman obsessed, desperate for a child, and she had been waiting for someone exactly like Heather. On June 5, 2009, Heather went to Roberts' home for what was supposed to be a simple exchange of baby clothes. It was the last time anyone would see her alive. Once inside, the trap snapped shut. Investigators say Roberts attacked Heather with a collapsible police baton, bludgeoning her repeatedly until she was incapacitated. Then, Roberts committed an act of unspeakable cruelty. Using a straight razor, she performed a crude cesarean section on the unconscious woman, cutting the baby from her womb. Later that day, a frantic 911 call came in. It was Karina Roberts. She told dispatchers she had gone into labor and given birth in her bathtub. Paramedics arrived to find a chaotic scene. Roberts was in the tub, cradling a pale, lifeless infant. They rushed both of them to the hospital, desperate to save the child. But despite their efforts, baby John Stephen was pronounced dead. But as doctors examined Roberts, the story fell apart. Her vitals were stable. Her body showed absolutely no physical signs of childbirth. The medical staff realized with horror this was not her baby. Police rushed back to Roberts' home. There, hidden in a crawl space beneath the floorboards, they found the body of Heather Snively. The motive was a twisted obsession to replace children Roberts had previously lost custody of. In 2010, Karina Roberts pleaded guilty to aggravated murder. She was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. It was a horrifying betrayal of trust, a rare case of fetal abduction that stole a mother and her son before his life could even begin.